What's great about being on KCET is that we play to the hometown crowd. All the seniors are going to be able to see themselves on television, which is going to be very exciting for them. When I found out that we were going to be on KCET, I was very, very excited. I thought, what a privilege. We're going to be screening on KCET, one of my favorite stations in Los Angeles. It's been very influential in my life. I think it'll be truly fun for them to sit down as a group at Triangle Square and watch it in the big hall that they have together. And it's something that they can brag about and be very happy to share with their friends.
This film, over the course of the last 3 years, has really built up sort of a grassroots awareness. It's played at festivals around the world and really gotten recognition. So here we are in 2011, in Gay Pride Month, and LGBT awareness is really such an important part of the tapestry of Los Angeles and many other major cities. KCET, which is a homegrown station, it's such a privilege to have the documentary be on it, because it is a testament to the fact that the issues that we talked about in the film are still relevant today. You know, Triangle Square really is only a couple miles away from here in a way. So if you think about all the places where it could have been, it really is, it's been great knowing that it's in other cities, but this is kind of home for us. I've lived in LA my whole life, and it's really incredible to know that something we really put our blood, sweat, and tears into is being recognized by KCET.
When the documentary was done, which was, I think, 2008, you know, after you do a lot of things and you have the film going places and a lot of appearances, you know, in the gay community and even outside the community, it kind of dies. You know, and there is such a need for this to continue and to go on.
I think it's really important for us. I mean, KCET is a very progressive and I think an amazing television station, but I think it's important because, again, it goes back to kind of bringing to light the LGBT community, the plight of seniors, whether they're LGBT or not, who are facing low income and housing, the shortage of housing, and so I think it's really important that it really kind of is a beautiful film. So I think it has beautiful stories, and I think it has a beautiful meaning behind it all. So we're really proud that KCET would have this on their show.
To have this film on KCET is so important. It's not only important to the LGBT community, but it's so important to the elders. As I mentioned before, it's so hard to understand the impact that it has when you spend many years feeling that you've become invisible, that there's really no place for you. But not only is there a place to live, KCET is providing an opportunity to be validated and affirmed, not only as LGBT community, but as those who are aging in the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community. And that's so important. So we thank you. Cynthia Childs, the producer of the documentary, saw the building going up in Hollywood and thought this would be a great opportunity for a story. So she approached Mark Supper at GLEH, which is Gay, Lesbian, Elder Housing, and discussed the idea of doing a documentary with him. He got the board of directors on board, and they decided to approve the documentary, and she invited me on to the project. I was immediately really attracted to the story. The seniors themselves were really fantastic. I knew that we would find a great group of people to participate, and we were very fortunate to lock in the 7 people that did come and do the film.
So the process began really even before the facility had even been built. We saw the land, specifically our producer Cynthia Childs. She saw the property. We were curious about what it was about. We went to the city planning meetings. We started to meet the seniors, and we knew when we met these incredible personalities who were really focused on trying to get into the facility that there was a great film to be had here. We found 7 amazing people. We didn't know whether or not they would actually get into the building, so it made sort of the uncertainty of it that much more compelling. And then finally, we got it done and then rushed to get it into festivals and have had this amazing reception ever since.
One night at the Gay Lesbian Center, the Village it's called, in Hollywood, McCaden Avenue, they were having an information meeting about a senior building. And so I went, and then outside there was this great big sign that said, if you would like to be a part of a documentary regarding housing, come up these steps and sign up. They liked me so much that they drove out to find me out in the valley. I was living in a place where I needed to leave, and I had the whole film company come in. I cooked for them and got to know everybody, so it really impressed them that I'd cook for them.
My involvement with Place to Live is I'm the executive director of Gay and Lesbian Elder Housing, and we're the nonprofit that is actually the one that built the project. So I'm the one that actually was part of the development of the project, as well as finding the residents to move into the project, and was the leader who helped build the building.
My involvement with Triangle Square, the film, really starts after its making. Carolyn and Cynthia and Noam did a great job of chronicling the anticipation and the desire of many of the residents who would participate and live at Triangle Square. I am part of the reality part of what came in afterwards in terms of providing social services and programming to the current over 110 residents who live at Triangle Square today.
I don't think that we can underestimate the power of a channel like KCET to influence people in our community. I think that part of what we get through KCET is intelligent programming that we all benefit from. It's member supported, which means we're going to find new, intelligent, interesting, dynamic programming like A Place to Live and other fascinating documentaries and human interest stories, programs that I know that they're developing that are going to be very exciting for the future. KCET is going to grow and evolve over the next several years, and I think it's going to be very exciting to be a part of that. And I think you as a person who's going to donate is going to feel like you're a stakeholder in that growth and evolving storyline. I think it'll be very exciting.
KCET, for my family particularly, has just been such an incredible part of our television experience. And I think that in general, our ability, when you think about commercial broadcasters and public television, at a time when things are really difficult in our economy for so many people, it's so critical to really support those institutions that aren't overseen by corporations, that really are the independent voices of the cities and communities that they represent. And for me, that's all about KCET.
Great.
Oh, I think it's a great station. I mean, there's I watch several of the programs, and I think public television is a must. I think in our day and age with all this reality show, which I'm not really great for, and I'll turn to KCET. But here it's very important. As I said, I think it balances out all this reality and regular TV to have something of value that we can see.
They should continue to support KCET for the exact reasons of having films like this, and for education, and for advancing community causes, and for, more importantly, I think for me what KC does is sometimes it really makes you think a little bit different. Sometimes we think one way on a particular topic or issue, and you watch programming on KCET and it kind of just opens your eyes sometimes. It may make you think just a little bit different, which is a good thing. It's thought provocative.
It's important for people to continue to support KCET because as Triangle Square is a beacon and really kind of brings to life the mission and vision of a community, I think KCET does too for all of us. To be able to turn to programming that is going to be cutting edge, is going to be progressive, is going to have its finger on the pulse of all of our community as Angelenos and nationally is really, really important. So it's important for all of us to back it, to support it, and to realize that we're a part of it.